The opinions in this podcast are all our own.
But the businesses are real chamber members.
It's a chamber chat.
Coming to you from Wahoo, Nebraska. Chamber Chat with Kate
And Kat.
Welcome to Chamber Chat with Kate.
And Kat. I'm Catherine Nygren, owner of Fountain and Flora Flower Shop.
And I'm Kate DeCoste, owner of Kate DeCoste Photography. This podcast is everything Wahoo Chamber of Commerce.
And now a message from one of our chamber champions.
Hey, Kat, you know what keeps me going on a podcast recording day?
Let me guess. Could it be a delicious, fast, and friendly cup of coffee?
You got it. And no one does it better than Scooter's Coffee right here in Wahoo.
Oh, absolutely. And they're family owned and operated, and they serve more than just coffee. They serve our community with a smile.
And let's talk about speed. Whether you need a quick pick-me-up or you're on your way to an event, they've got the fastest coffee in town.
Plus, the people at Scooters are just the best. They make every stop feel warm and welcoming.
100%. So, if you haven't yet, scoot on around today for an amazing drink, amazing people, and service that's amazingly fast.
Scooters Coffee, family owned, locally loved. Well, it's kind of a delicious afternoon today.
It is.
Got a fresh Scooters in front of me, and we also have Erin Longenecker of Scooters in front of us as well.
Yes, thanks for being here, and thanks for the treats.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So, Scooters, we're lucky
We're so lucky.
that we have you here.
I'm lucky. I'm lucky to be here. This is an amazing community, and we'd really love to be a part of it. So we're lucky.
How long now has it been that Scooters and Wahoo has been here?
So we opened in August of 2023. So about 2.5 years? No, sorry, August 2022.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Time goes fast.
It does.
Because it's kind of that thing where I'm like, that it's been on the corner forever, but really it's only been there for a little bit. And then when you say 2022,
2.5 years,
Wow. Yeah, that's been a minute.
yeah.
It's like I have to think back of like, oh yeah, there was something there before it was Scooters.
Yeah, yes.
Like that landscaping is so pretty. Like
It
I just love
is.
how beautiful you've made the corner, and
Yeah.
I'm a plant person obviously, but I love the landscaping, and that like you took the time to like do like good landscaping and not just put rock. You know what I mean? Like you
Yes.
see a lot of or pave it over.
Right,
You know, that
right.
it's like natural and inviting, and like that's such a great entrance to our downtown.
It really
Yeah.
is.
Thank you. We take great pride in the way we look from the outside. That's part of who we are. And so it's important to us that we look amazing on the outside as well as the inside.
Inside. Yeah. Well, I know that you have some good drinks going on. You had your Lucky Charms. Is that still happening?
Yep, we have Lucky Charms through the end of April.
Okay. And then is there new ones coming out?
Yeah, we have a whole summer lineup. So we'll have about 2 or 3 different summer launches.
Okay.
One of them will start here at the end of April with lots of fun new summery drinks to get you ready.
Yay.
Yeah. We've even have some new cups coming.
What?
Ooh. Nice.
Like a souvenir type of cup, or just a
seasonal-
redesign of
just a
like
redesign
that.
of
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Kind of like the gumdrop, you know, that you guys did at
Yes.
Christmas, kind of
Yes.
like a summer version.
Yes.
Nice.
Yep. And then we'll have some fun tumblers to go along with it. Maybe even
Ooh.
some Java socks.
Oh.
Those koozies that go on the outside.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Drink cold.
Nice. Okay, I'm
Oh,
going
I
to need one of
love it.
those.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that they're called Java socks.
I know. Like, I've never heard that before.
At first I was like, are they socks for my feet? And then when you said a koozie, I was like, oh, it's for your cup.
Smart.
Yeah.
So when will we see those? Like you said, end of April, and watch the app for those.
Yeah. Watch the app and social media, and it'll be all dropping. Can't give you the exact date. And I can't
Sure.
tell you the exact
Stay
details.
tuned.
Yes, stay tuned.
towards the end of April.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're in April already.
I know.
Being like, oh, at end of April, that's a ways. Nope, it's not.
Nope. It's not March anymore.
I know.
In my head, it is. Well, speaking about the app, I know I love to use the app. I've not yet pre-ordered on the app. I haven't got brave enough to try that.
Oh,
but I
that's
love
my
it for the
favorite thing.
payment, and then you've got the rewards and stuff on it. So I think that's super fun. But I need to try the payment part or the pre-order part.
Pre-order part.
Yeah,
I do, because then I can like think about, because I think I get where I get around to the thing, and then I'm like, what did I want? Like, I'll think I know what I want, and then I'll see something on the board that I'm like, oh, maybe I'm gonna do that, or yeah, or I just go blank. So if I'm just either like sitting here or at home or in my car where I'm like, I'm gonna go get some, I can just. And you can do all
I was
the
gonna say,
things.
okay, so tell me how to do it, because so then I can feel confident and give it a try.
Well, what's nice about it is you just hit the start order button on there. And then when you order everything, like if you start, say I just figured out that they had sugar-free Caramelicious, and I didn't know that.
Which is
and
what you're drinking today.
Yes. And so you can pick your flavors. Like if you just say a latte, you can pick your flavors.
Okay.
Erin probably knows a little bit better than me. But then you can pick your milk.
Yeah. Add extra
And-
shots.
Oh, that's right.
And add cold foam, your protein cold foam. You can add that
I
in
love
there.
cold foam. It's like one of my favorites.
It's so amazing.
And you can flavor the cold foam
Yes.
too.
I know.
Yes.
So you can get like a minty cold foam or like a sugar-free vanilla cold foam.
Yes, and you can do that all through the app too.
Oh.
And then you just hit place order, and
Yeah.
when you pull up to the menu board, we don't start making anything until you get there, because we want
Okay.
it to be fresh when you get there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's
So you
my favorite
pull
part
up
too.
And you say, I'm here for my mobile order, and we pull it up, and we'll have it to you in just a few seconds.
Scoot around.
Yes, scoot around.
That's my favorite part of being in the drive-thru too. It's just so cute. Like, yes, I would love to scoot around for fresh coffee.
That's my favorite part of that as well, because I might order it like an hour or two prior.
Right.
And because I'm thinking about it, or I'm by my, and I'm like, okay, when I leave, but I know it's not going to be sitting there for an hour, or that I have to be like, no, you have to order that and then hurry up and
go.
go.
Okay.
That you just go and you just say, I have a mobile order for Kat. And
Yeah.
And you give your name. And
then they'll look it up
Okay.
and
Nice. And then you just go ahead and pay through the app already. So then you,
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
you have
already
to show your
paid.
phone
you don't
then
have
at
to show
the.
anything. You just tell
Oh.
us who you are, and we'll hand it out the window to
Yeah.
you as soon as it's ready.
Wow.
you can do your
that's-
tip, everything. So it's all ready to
That's
go.
slick.
Yeah.
Okay. Next Tuesday when I come for my my protein cold foam.
So you're gonna do it.
Can we talk about how great the new protein stuff is?
Yeah, you have been trying it a little bit more than I have. So
Yeah.
what is
So this is like the year that I'm trying to like go like take care of myself and like actually schedule like exercise and
Right.
stuff. And like protein's such a huge thing in your diet.
So
like
hard to
it's
get.
yes, we don't get enough protein. And it's just so nice then to be able to put it in my coffee, and then it just makes me feel full, and and it's just nice to have something that's not like a high calorie,
Right.
protein.
Yeah, so we can add protein to any of our smoothies.
Oh,
okay.
It's 27 grams of protein added to a
Oh,
smoothie.
wow.
That's it. That's like
Yeah.
almost a meal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then to the protein cold foam, we can add it as well. It's 13 grams to the protein cold foam, which is just the topper that you put on top of your coffee or whatever.
Sure.
And yeah.
Now, do you just do cold? This is going to be a goofy question now that I just said it. Do you do cold foam just on cold drinks?
No,
Okay.
we have quite a few people that add it on the hot drinks.
Okay.
And
Wow.
it'll just sit there right on top, just like
Oh,
it does. And so,
okay.
yeah, it's really good on hot drinks too.
Okay.
Kind of melts them a little bit, maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
in the hot ones.
And then if you want the flavor, you get a little.
Yeah. We even have
Flavor.
people do it on blended drinks.
Oh.
They still obviously use the straw. It's hard to sip it. the
Oh,
way.
right.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
But it still sits and filters into that drink. So it's really amazing. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah.
Erin, I need to know, what is your favorite drink at Scooters?
Ooh.
Or
Yeah,
like,
what's
do you
your
have
go-to order?
yeah, what's your go-to? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm actually different in the morning and in the
Oh,
afternoon.
sure. Okay.
Uh-huh.
In the morning, I like hot coffee.
Okay.
So I typically do a medium hot skinny turtle with an extra shot.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, that's my go-to in the morning.
Okay.
And then in the afternoon, I get more of a treat for myself. And I do a large peanut butter crunch with an extra shot.
Oh.
It tastes kind of like a Butterfinger-ish.
Okay.
Yeah,
Peanut
it's
butter
really
crunch.
Good. Yeah.
Okay.
Super
See,
indulgent.
I get the same thing every single time, and I need to really branch out.
Do you change up your cold foam? No.
Well, sometimes like
The
I'll
flavor?
get a flavor in it or the
Okay.
protein cold foam.
Oh, okay.
But I drink iced coffee year round.
Well, yeah, I
So-
knew that you
A lot of
did.
people
that
do,
you,
yeah.
I don't think there's
So it really
anything wrong
intrigues
with
me to
that.
think
I mean,
about.
it's like people who drink hot coffee all year round.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You know,
Yeah. I can't drink anything cold in the morning. Like I just like the hot in the morning and then the cold.
Kind of like wakes you up.
I don't
and
know
it just
why.
Feels
It's
like
just weird. But.
yeah, that's funny.
morning routine.
Yeah. But I love that we can do all of our drinks hot, iced, and blended. So we can get them
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why when you sent that and you were like, "Do you want that iced or hot?" and I was like, "Oh, that's right. Like it can be different. It can be all the things or blended. It can be all the things." But it's like I'll have the hot. I did have a cold drink not too long ago, but when we had like one of those weird hot days. But I'm
Okay.
still
You're still not into spring. You haven't transitioned your drink wardrobe to spring yet.
No, I haven't. I'm still thinking about that.
That's Nebraska weather.
I
We
know.
never
It is.
I know. And I drink it slower
Yeah.
when it's hot. When I drink something iced, it's like I just
And gone.
chug.
Because it's so good.
I know. I know. So do you have any fundraisers or anything like that coming up?
I don't think we have any on the calendars yet, but we love to do them. We do them once a month. Is as frequent as we would do them if we could get people that were interested in them. We typically, when we do them, we donate about 10% of our sales that day to the organization. So any nonprofit type organization is on our radar. They can reach out to us and we can set something up.
Nice.
Yeah.
And they just email you?
Yeah.
Is that
just-
the easiest?
Yeah. Or call the store
Okay.
or stop by and give them their information at the store and then I'll get back in touch with them.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's easy.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen the sign for the different fundraisers, and I'm like, what a great idea.
Yeah.
Because everybody needs coffee, and
Right.
that's so awesome that you guys are willing to do that and to
Yeah.
give back to the community.
Yeah, truly. I mean, we know that we couldn't be here and we wouldn't be successful if it wasn't for this community. And so just our ability to give back and to thank them. And, all of our baristas come from this community and there's just so much that we get from this community that we just want to be able to pay back as much as we can. So
That's awesome.
yeah, thank you.
Well, and talking about that and talking about, you were talking about the landscaping, we surprised you, the chamber, Teresa surprised you at the drive-thru. I giggled when
How many people walk up to your drive-thru?
I know. I was wondering about the car behind them being probably like, what are these women doing?
You didn't do it during the morning rush, though. So
I think it was in the morning, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think it was before 9 o'clock. So
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I knew it was early.
it was a fun surprise for sure.
Good. I'm glad. And then we were going to surprise you, or not surprise you, but honor you formally. And then we had our blizzard. So that's
Yes.
coming up this month, next week.
next Wednesday.
That we get to honor you and everything that you've been doing in
We're
our
excited.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But
Yeah.
I did love your reaction. I think I love
what's going on.
Yeah. And then just like flowers and you're getting something and not being like, here's your order. You're
I was going to say something's being handed back through the window to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Like you're used to handing it out the window. Now it's like going the opposite way.
Well, and I think Teresa had come through the drive-thru that morning. So
Oh,
when
really?
I saw her later, I was like,
On foot.
what's happening?
Your car breaks down and you need another coffee.
Yeah. Need help getting back, like another little boost to get back to the office.
Yeah, that's funny. I think that's the fun of the awards, though, is like the surprise of it all and like, being able to,
Yeah, I love that you guys do that because I do think capturing those surprise moments is fun to watch back from my perspective as well.
Oh,
So
sure.
yeah.
Because when you're in the moment, you don't know what's really going on. I mean, you do, but but it's fun to be like, oh, I said that, or that's how it happened. Yeah.
Yes.
What made you decide to open a Scooters?
Oh, good question. So I have been a coffee lover for most of my life, and I have tried different coffee shops. And once I discovered Scooters, there was something about it that I just couldn't figure out, and I just felt better when I went there. Like, and I didn't really know the secret sauce behind it or why I felt better, but I just always felt better. And then fast forward, and we moved to Wahoo, and there just wasn't a Scooters. There wasn't fast coffee.
Sure.
There's amazing coffee in town.
Yes.
And I love to go and sit down and have a cup of coffee at those places. But I just didn't have the fast coffee when I'm running my kids to the next place or whatever.
Sure.
And so I was like, gosh, we just need something here. And so I had actually started to work at the corporate office at Scooters Coffee back in 2020.
Okay.
Yeah. And when I worked there, I found out the secret sauce and just really about the mission is to create an amazing experience for every life we touch. And I was like, that's what I feel and that's what I love. And so I was like, I think this is what I want to do. And so, yeah, I talked to the corporate team and they're like, yeah, let's do it. So the founder of Scooters actually found the spot that he wanted to put it.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he came to Wahoo.
Okay.
And he toured the
Interesting.
town and he's like, I think this is where we should put it. And so he
Wow.
worked to get the lot secured for us and everything.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And so once we opened it, I was like, yes, this is what my heart's been yearning for. It's that give back to the community. It's teaching young people how to have a job. It's really all about that creating an amazing experience.
Yes.
People that travel through town on Husker game days or
Yes.
whatever that is. And
Right.
I mean, I've worked at a desk most of my life and now I can't even imagine
Going back.
to work at a desk. I love being in the store and seeing the people and just hoping to make sure that they have an amazing day. And when we don't, if we do something wrong or we give them the wrong drink, being able to fix it and, counteracting that with still making it an amazing experience for them.
Sure. And I feel like you always do. Like I always, when I go up to the window, it's always, I don't care who it is that's going to greet me. They're going to have a smile on their face. They're going to be asking me how my day is. What am I up to today? Like it's, yeah. And I don't feel like this is what I have to say to you now.
Yes.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it's coming from a genuine spot.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
a genuine conversation. And yeah.
And I think that goes back to just the culture that we build within our team and making sure that they enjoy being there and they really enjoy their job and enjoy being part of that community and really, doing the same thing as I do. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I know we've talked at the flower shop, like when we talk about customer service, like, Scooters is like gold standard, of like customer service, because it's that engaging talk, like, what are you up to today? Like, how are you doing? It's not like, okay, have a nice day. Bye.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, it totally shows.
Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate that. That's one of the best compliments we can get. So thank you.
Well, and I think that's great for like when you have a young person in the window and engage, because now we all are on our phones. We're all not engaged. We do that, where that's just how they're growing up. So
It's a very digital
learning,
world.
yes,
Where you do like a lot of communication
through
texting.
Yeah.
Like you're saying like a letter, K.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So to actually have a conversation in sentences face to face,
Right.
Is a good experience for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially with people that you don't know, like,
Yeah.
a total stranger.
Yeah. And teaching them and watching them when they first, like I had a barista the other day. She's like, I don't think I took a breath the entire time that person was at the window. She was so nervous. Sure. But then watching them, 2 weeks later and having that natural conversation and it's just so fun and rewarding to watch that.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And now are you talking about like baristas and things like that? Are you guys looking for anybody?
We
like
are always looking. Yeah.
so you guys are open.
And so you've got a lot of
You have
shifts
so
to
many
cover.
out. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Yeah. So mornings, like weekday mornings is the hardest for us to cover.
Okay.
But yeah, always hiring weekday mornings for sure.
Okay.
Surprising fact, some mornings there's 8 baristas in that little building.
What?
I know.
I always wonder that because I see the cars, like when I, you drive around, when you scoot around.
When you scoot around.
I'm always wondering that. I'm always like, there are how many cars here?
Yeah.
But I mean, when you have that many cars going through that drive-through constantly, I'm sure you're all on like a station and
Yeah.
Cool.
8 baristas. Corporate has a thing that they measure. They call smiles per hour or smiles per half hour. And so it's how many cars can we get through in a half an hour.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. So our record right now is 62.
62?
Wow, in a half hour.
And
Yeah.
some of those cars might have multiple drinks
Yeah.
too
Right,
per
it's
car.
maybe-
Right.
Yeah, it's not like 62 drinks. It's
Right.
62 cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, we're going to try to break that this fall.
I was
Hopefully we
gonna
can
say, is
come up
that
with
during
something.
your fall,
Yeah.
like winter, like
Yeah.
holidays?
Yeah.
I was wondering if that's when it would.
Yeah.
Is that when you have
Right
to break
when
out
school gets back and everybody's starting to get back in their
Oh.
routine,
and they're like, I need
start to
coffee?
get pumpkin and all those other
Oh,
things.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
yes.
Where everyone's like, yeah, we're going.
Pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
Is that when you have to break out the extra,
Yes.
order taker out on the
Yes.
lawn? And
Yeah, we
Oh,
try to send somebody
yes.
outside, depending on the weather. But anytime
Uh-huh.
we can see the cars are starting to get out to the street, we don't want to block traffic, so we usually
Uh-huh.
send somebody
Oh,
out
sure.
there. And then that just gives the baristas inside a little bit more time to make those drinks before they get to the window.
Yes.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I didn't know that's why you did it. And I never asked. Like I would just, usually I'm like, I have a mobile order. But I didn't know if it was because something
you're
was
one of those.
wrong with the, I know. Or that if they know who I am, they'll be like, I saw you. I know. I know your mobile.
It's the joys
you
of a
have your-
small town.
Yeah. Yeah.
We do like that big window out front that we can see the cars pull in.
Pull
We have
it.
a few that we know by name and by their car, and we're like, all right, we've got your order. Go ahead and
that's
pull
so
her
Roll
out."
funny.
over. No, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's always like the fun thing. Like when I was in my early 20s, I worked at another coffee shop, branded coffee shop. And
Mhm.
that was always, the fun thing where when you would see somebody in line
Mhm.
and you would be like, because I worked in New York. And so
Mhm.
it was like line,
Yeah.
but of
Yeah.
the human. And they would, you would just go through and I'd be like, oh, I know what yours is. And that's when you would like call it over and, you'd spit out this crazy drink. Now I'm like, I wouldn't know all the things though. Oh, especially now where they have cold foam and flavor cold foam
Protein
and
cold foam.
protein. Yeah.
Don't forget the protein one.
Yeah, we have a board of regulars. So we have some people that have somewhat complicated orders.
Oh, I
we're like,
bet.
just tell us your name and we'll
And
get it
that's
going
on a
for you.
board in
Yeah.
your shop.
That I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's goals right there to be on the board in the shop.
yeah. I'm
well, if
totally
you always do
gonna
a
be.
mobile order, we don't have to.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's true. Now I'm all like,
It spits it
I
out
wanna
for you.
I want to be on that board. But I don't think my order isn't.
Is that complicated?
No. I'm not doing like one pump or half pump or I
Right.
feel like that's
Yes.
probably what's on
Yeah.
your board.
I was going to say, what's the weirdest coffee order you've ever gotten?
Oh, I would say probably one of our regulars. He
Uh-huh.
he cracks me up, but he gets a large hot caramelicious split flavor with white mocha, but with no lid.
What?
The fact that he is
Driving.
able to drive with a hot drink and no lid just amazes me. It's so funny, but I was like, that's the way he likes it, so we give it to him that way.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, there's no
Yeah.
sense of giving him a lid if he doesn't
If
need
he
it.
doesn't
I
throw
know,
it away
yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
Except when his wife
But
comes,
it'd be hard to
she
be like-
tells us his name. She's like, I'm here to pick up, his order. And I'm like, okay. She's like, but I need the lid.
She's not pro level yet.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that the only person that does the no lid?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. There will be a few people that will do it, but that's because they've got their drink and they just pour it into their
Oh,
Their own
into their
little
own
cup.
cup.
Yeah.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that's
makes sense.
mostly just hot coffee.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I would have never have
I would-
guessed
No,
that
give me the
one.
lid, please.
Yes. Though the white mocha caramelicious combo.
It's really popular. So if you are a caramelicious fan
Is that
and
like-
you like that caramelicious, but maybe not quite as sweet or just a little bit of a change to it,
Yeah.
split that
It's like
flavor with
secret
white
secret
mocha.
menu stuff
Yeah.
right here.
I know. I know.
Scooter secret menu.
Yeah.
I wish we had one. We don't have a secret menu.
You don't have a secret menu?
Mm-mm.
We'll just have to
I
make up a
mean,
Wahoo secret.
yeah,
I
there
mean,
you
you
go.
do.
Half
You have your
caramelicious,
board.
half
Yeah.
Yeah.
white mocha sounds pretty
Yeah.
secret to me.
And then you guys have your dollar
Our
little dollar menu
dollar
or
delights.
delights.
Yeah.
That's what it's
Mhm.
called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are kind of fun too.
They are. Yeah. I think we're adding a new one to it here coming up with summer as well.
With that new launch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
So
okay.
you can always grab some donuts or some coffee or a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. I like that where it's like, hey,
I know.
I can
I
get a
need-
little donut for a couple mini donuts for $1. I'll
Nice.
take it.
I should try that. I get stuck on the same thing, so I get the egg bites.
Oh, those are good.
And those are
So
nice.
good.
They are good.
And it's nice you can get them in the afternoon too.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know, like if you need a little like protein kick before supper,
Sure.
you know, kind of like
Yeah.
that mid-afternoon slump.
Snack. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
The egg bites are super good.
Yeah, they are
they
good.
are good.
And I love that you do have like it's fast food and fast coffee, but it's good. You can make it healthy. I mean,
Yeah.
donuts, but like the egg bites that we can, you can something that you can grab quick, like
Right.
you're saying, and
Yeah.
it's not going to be terrible
Right. Just
for you.
carb heavy.
Right.
You got the protein in there to kind of keep you full and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something for everybody.
Yeah.
I know when I was sick a few weeks ago, I lived off of the protein strawberry shakes.
Oh,
it was like the only thing that sounded good.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like a lot of
Yeah.
protein, so like it was filling and it,
Yeah.
yeah. So that was nice.
That's awesome. Do you get a lot of people loving those protein, like the protein?
Yeah,
I bet.
Yeah, people that have tried it. I think my son, he loves it.
Does he?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean that's it. He's like, Mom, 27 grams of protein. That's hard to get.
That
Yeah,
is. It really
yeah.
is.
I'll take it.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
I see a lot of Scooter's cups going into the high school when I drop Evie off in the mornings.
I'm surprised by how many kids have the ambition to get up early enough to come through.
To come
Right,
through.
yeah. Coffee and then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get to school on time.
Right.
I love
I'd be
it.
the high schooler that like rolled out of bed and
I know.
Right,
That's,
right.
that's
trying
who
to
I
make the
was.
bell.
Yeah. But maybe for a fun coffee, because then if you see other people with it, you're like,
Oh, that does sound good.
FOMO. Yeah.
Yeah. And the Red Bull infusions are big with the high schoolers.
Oh.
Yeah. So now that we've got that Red Bull infusions, and there might be some more flavors coming out of that as well.
Okay, another tease.
Oh, yes. Yes. Is that maybe a summer thing
Yeah,
coming too?
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, some more energy stuff coming this summer for sure. So it'll be fun.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're really looking forward to it.
Hey, so are you going to change your lights to match the new summer menu?
So we
Oh,
took
yeah.
down those Christmas lights, but I
Did
think we're
you?
going to get some new fun other lights.
Okay,
in the building. So
okay.
stay
I just
tuned
remembered
for
how
that as
cute the
well.
gumdrops were.
Yes.
I'm like, look at
Yes.
those
Yes.
gumdrops.
Yeah. So we loved having those Christmas lights up and just kind of what it brought to us. And so I think we're going to put some new lights outside, but these might be more color changing that we can change for the Day of Giving if we wanted to support the school for Day
Okay,
of Giving. Or
yes.
the holiday or something like
Yeah.
that. So those should be, stay tuned again in
Okay.
April.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Lots of things happening.
Yeah. And that makes it easier for you too. So then
Yes.
you don't have to keep being like, should we change them? Oh, I wish
Right.
we could have done that. But now
Yes.
the technology too.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's
I mean,
crazy.
I feel like you have an in with someone that knows
You might know
lighting.
someone.
Yeah.
It's never a bad thing.
No.
Speaking of summer, it always seems like a lot of high school age kids or like people that are off for the summer or looking for an extra job. How would they apply at your place?
Yeah, great question. So if you go to the website scooterscoffee.com and click on careers and then search for the Wahoo store, it'll take you to all of our openings that we have there.
perfect.
So yeah, they'll be able to fill out the application and then somebody will be in touch with them, checking in their availability and seeing about setting up some interviews and some time to meet with them and get them in there. So it's kind of fun to see new faces, and we always love new people coming in and applying and being
sure.
new baristas at the window. It gives us some new fresh smiles at the window for the customers.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
perfect.
fun. And who wouldn't want a job at the coffee shop?
I know.
Right?
I know.
I come home smelling like coffee. My husband's like, I thought you weren't going to the store. I was like, I was in there for 30
Right.
seconds. Like, I mean, it's better than
And plus I was
smelling
thirsty.
Right.
Yeah.
It's better than smelling some of the other smells you put home.
Right.
Well, yeah. Like I would definitely want to like smell like coffee.
I know. I grew up on a farm, so coffee is much better.
Yeah. We get that. The customers will smell it at the window too. They're like, oh my gosh, it smells so good in there.
Yes.
And if the wind's blowing just right
It's
or
like
whatever.
a little waft
but-
of heaven out
Yeah,
the window.
yes. Send them on their way. Yes.
Right. Here's a smile, a
Right.
fresh little coffee breeze, and,
Yeah.
and a new drink. Have a great day.
Yes. Well, Erin, will you remind us of your hours as well before we
Yeah,
goodbye.
absolutely. So right now we are open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. to 8 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
And then on Saturday and Sunday, we're open from 6 a.m. to 8 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
We have been talking about expanding those hours come summertime, though, a little bit later in the evening.
Sure.
So yeah, stick by for those summertime hours as well. We'll get those updated online when we make the change.
Perfect. Yay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and download the Scooters app.
Yes.
Don't forget that.
Get
There's
your
a new
smiles.
yeah, and we're getting
Oh, that's
there's a
right.
new loyalty program coming
That's
out.
right.
That's right.
April 15th, I believe, is the launch for that.
Okay.
So you'll earn smiles differently, but still the same. Like, we're not taking anything away from anybody, but you'll also be able to redeem it a little bit different.
Okay.
So instead of just getting one drink, you might be able to tailor how you get that.
Oh.
Plus, our status levels are changing.
Okay.
So it won't just be
Okay.
the 2 levels anymore. Lots of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Some gamification, some badges in there that you're going to earn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, lots of fun stuff.
Get the app.
Yes. I was when you said fun stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh, we got a croc charm through on the window the other day.
Oh.
So there's like lots of fun surprises. I wasn't
Yes.
expecting to be handed a croc charm, you know,
Yeah.
with a Scooter's logo on it. So
Yeah. Oh,
that was really
Smiley
fun.
face. Yeah, that
That's
was a fun
awesome.
giveaway. So we try to pick one day a month or so that corporate does some sticker giveaway or a fun. I think we might have another couple ones coming up this summer where this Saturday is National Caramel Day.
Oh.
And so there will be something fun for that. And then,
Okay.
in May and June, I think there's some more fun giveaways coming up too.
Oh,
So,
fun.
yeah.
So you never know what you might get handed in the
Yeah.
Scooter's drive-through besides your coffee.
Right, right.
And all of those are told through the app. So if you have the app and you've got those notifications turned on, you'll find out about them so you can be there.
Okay.
That's good to know.
Yeah. So get the app.
So definitely get the app.
put on the notification or turn on the notifications.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you're also on social media, aren't you?
We are. Yeah. So we have the Scooters Coffee page that you can follow on Meta and Instagram. And yeah.
perfect.
Very
you can
fun.
Find out all the fun things.
Yeah, when all this new stuff launches.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm so excited about
There
these
will
new
be
cups.
teasers coming soon, I'm sure.
Nice. Java
Yay.
socks. Sign me up.
Yeah. Well, Erin, thank you so much for coming
Yeah,
and
thank you
talking.
for
This
having
was
me.
so fun.
Yeah, I learned so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to go order your drink through the app.
I'm going to try to be brave.
Yeah,
and
you're gonna do it?
Yes, do something I
you
haven't
do
done
that.
before.
I'll do a protein.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a deal.
Okay. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. And don't forget
To keep it local, friends.
This has been a Chamber Chat
With Kate,
and Kat.
see you next time.